Hello again, everyone. Well, I don't know if you're like me, but I'm a great advocate of having a bargain. I often look through various websites and I look for clearance and all this kind of stuff. And often you can get some absolute bargains. And one of them today that I got was this from Craft Stash. It's a background die. You may remember I did a card the other day where I stamped 2 pieces of card, die cut one so that some of the bits were missing, superimposed it over the other so you could see the whole thing through the holes. Well, this is another die that you could do that with. I got this, I think I mentioned a minute ago, from Craft Stash, and I will put a link to Craft Stash that if you follow and go through to the clearance, you might find some really good bargains. So what I thought I would do is just play around and see what this die did. So I cut it from a piece of card that was only this wide. It was kind of like that. Cut it out. And I thought, right, what I will do, I will highlight a small piece of this die and frame it. And then have, I don't know, I had a fancy for a pale colour. So I looked through my scrap drawer and I found this one. And seeing that, I thought, oh, I remember that die. I went to the file with that die in and came out with this one instead. So, so what I thought I would do is to glue this lot together. I have cut that one out 3 times and I thought I would put that kind of across the top. And if I have a sentiment, and I don't know, but I have to say, if you get one of these is a brilliant idea, because all of these tiny, let me show you, there's still some left in here. All the tiny little bits that come flying out, this thing just picks them up. Oh, there's another one. Can't see many. I did use this. This is a Sizzix die helper outer, and you just kind of go like this and it gets the bits out of the actual die cut as well. So I'll put a link through to see if I can find one of those as well. So let's just assemble this card. First of all, let's just pick these couple of bits up I poked out. There we go. It picks them up beautifully. I'm going to glue the frame together. I've got 3 frames. This one, I believe, is a poppy stamps. There's about 3 in the set, I believe. So let me just glue these together. I'll use this Nouveau glue for this, just to give it a bit more definition, really, that's all. Put one on top of that. I nearly always glue the top of the layer below rather than the back of the top layer, because there's more chance of getting stray glue onto the front of the top layer if you're actually gluing the back of it. Just press that down a moment. Okay, let's put some more on top of this. Make sure some's coming out. There we go. Put this one on top of that. Just stick that down. It's hard to press it down all over, but an acrylic block often helps. Okay, let me just wipe the mat a moment before I do any more gluing. Right, now I want to glue all of those 3 onto this. So I will glue the back of it this time, and it's in a nice clean place. And I'm just wondering whether I actually should have used this glue, which is a kind of slightly stronger one. We'll see how we go. Put that on. I just chopped this off with scissors just to fit it behind the square. when I listen back to my videos, I sometimes think, gosh, you must be hanging on my words, because I get so far through a sentence and then kind of stop. I think my mind's thinking about other things. Just a bit showing there. Okay, now I thought about it because this blue behind, I thought that was a really pretty colour. I've cut a square card base. I thought a little one like that might look quite nice. So if I cut a piece of this off, there we are, and I glue around the edge again. I think I will use the other glue this time, actually. This one. Oops, got a runaway lid, because this is a bit bumpy. I love these kind of filigree dye kind of things for backgrounds and all this kind of stuff. I must try this one with that other technique. There we go. Pretty, isn't it? So delicate. How do we open this? Let's open it this way. That on there. This. Just like that. Maybe in the centre, or a bit messy. This was very difficult to get into. I just had to kind of rip it. I don't know if there's a special way that you do it, but I couldn't get into it. So as far as keeping that's concerned, it's going to be a bit difficult, isn't it, really? Anyway, there we go. Right. I think that's rather nice. Really simple, really quick. Let me just wipe this before I make a mess. Just using up bits and pieces. I purposely made the square this size because it was the only size that would fit onto one of my scraps from beside my guillotine. So there's another quick idea. Watching out for bargains, looking out for clearance at various sites, and using up scraps. Oh, that's got some double-sided on the back. Look, I could have. Never mind. I can stick it onto there with that. Perfect. Oh, wonderful. It's a bit of luck, wasn't it? Okay. So have a look below. There will be some links. So get yourself a bargain and have a bit of fun. Thanks so much for watching.